So 2 years ago, I started playing the ukulele and I love it. The thing is, now I have 10 of them and they all sound different. It's like you can't really get enough, right? And to be honest with you, it's not even our fault. Size, shape, strings, tone, wood, each ukulele is different. It sounds different. It makes you play different. So I started with the tenor and it was great. Then you want to try the low G tuning. Are you going to swap low G and high G on the same ukulele? Absolutely not. Let's get another one. Yeah, but I also play fingerstyle, so maybe I need a slightly bigger tenor ukulele. So let's get another one, shall we? The thing is, I also play guitar, so maybe I need a ukulele with the same guitar tuning. Got it. Now sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you just want it. Well, the question is, which one do you really need? Well, in this video, we are checking out some of the ukuleles I have. We will check the size, shape, and playability, and I will give you my thoughts on which one you should use based on the type of music you want to play. Before we get started, quick disclaimer, I don't recommend buying instruments online or just because a YouTuber told you so. It would be best if you always tried before buying. I know sometimes it's hard to put your hand on your dream ukulele, but if you can, go to your local shop, grab and play as many ukuleles as you can so you really know which one works for you. Now, first of all, let's talk about the size. The smallest ukulele I have is a concert ukulele. This is the Journey Instrument UC310. It's super affordable and it works great for beginners. Now, the concert ukulele is not the smallest uke available. This one is a 15-inch full scale, so it's pretty tiny instrument. Standard tenor ukulele tuning, you got high G, C, E, and A. It works great to play chords and songs. It works great with strumming. Now, because of its size, the best way to play it is by holding it between your right arm and your chest. And you also balance the neck with your left hand. So you use your left hand to hold the ukulele while playing. Concert ukulele, great for strumming chords, great for beginners, great for playing songs. You should definitely get one. Not that great for fingerstyle, it's just too tiny. So it's not my favorite thing to play, but I think is a really awesome instrument for beginners. Now, the ukulele number 2 is the tenor ukulele, which is my favorite thing to play. I have, I think, 4 or 5 of them. I love it. It feels bigger, sounds louder, and shares the same standard ukulele tuning. You got high G, C, E, and A. This is also called re-entrant tuning because the strings don't run from low to high. So the 4th string is actually louder than the 3rd and then the 2nd. We call this re-entrant tuning. Now, this is my Makai LT80. Strings are worth strings clear with high G tuning. The reason why I love the ukulele is because it feels bigger and I hold it just like a guitar. I put it on my right leg, I use a footstool, and I love to finger pick this instrument. Beautiful tone, it works great for beginners, intermediate, and professional ukulele players, plus it works great with fingerstyle technique. Next ukulele is the Anuenue UT200 Moonbird tenor ukulele. High G tuning, this one got this beautiful fluorocarbon strings which bring a completely different tone. Not the regular tenor ukulele shape, the lower bout is super rounded, which I like a lot, and the neck feels chunkier than the Makai. So I like to play more legato, hammer-ons, and playing fast on this one. Now, based on their unique model, two tenor ukuleles can feel completely different. That's the reason why I suggest that you go to your local store and you try as many ukuleles as you can, because two tenor ukes will feel different. This one is smaller, completely different sound because of the strings. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. So before you buy things online, make sure that you try as much as possible. Ukulele number 4 is the Anuenue Super Lani, which is tuned in low G tuning. So the 4th string is still a G, but it's tuned 1 octave lower. And the low G gives you a deeper sound. It works great for strumming because of the fatter lower end, and it works great for fingerstyle because of the linear tuning, which means now the strings go from lower to higher pitch, just like the top 4 strings of a guitar. I like low G tuning, but it's not my favorite thing. I prefer the brighter sound of the re-entrant tuning, so if I have to choose between low G and high G, two tenor ukuleles, I will go for the re-entrant tuning, so the high G tuning. In my opinion, if you can afford two tenor ukuleles, I would highly recommend both high and low G. So even though it's true that I have 3 tenor ukuleles, each one of them sounds different. The Makai is re-entrant tuning with clear strings. The Anuenue bird is re-entrant tuning but with fluorocarbon strings. And the Anuenue Super Lani is standard ukulele tuning but low G. So I'm not really a compulsive buyer after all. Ukulele number 5 is the Ortega Eclipse, a beautiful 8-string mahogany tenor ukulele. The reason why this ukulele features 8 strings is because it's supposed to give you a rich and more ringing tone when you strum. And of course, strumming is just as far as we can go with this instrument. I mean, fingerstyle is definitely impossible here. The way it works is you have 4 strings tuned in standard tenor ukulele tuning. So you have high G, C, E, and A. The 4th and 3rd string are paired with steel strings tuned 1 octave higher and 1 octave lower. So on the 4th string you have a low G, and on the 3rd string you have a high C, which is cool. And the 2nd and the 1st string are paired with nylon strings tuned the same. So you have E and E and A and A. Strumming chords here feels awesome. Of course, I will never recommend anyone to start learning the ukulele on an 8-string instrument. However, if you're looking for a louder and richer strumming instrument, this one is a great choice for you. Of course, it takes ages to tune. That's the reason why I never play it. Ukulele number 6 is the Kala Ziricote Super Tenor, a beautiful 28-inch tenor ukulele tuned in low G. Now, super tenor means bigger tenor. It feels bigger and I love it. I feel it's great for fingerstyle and it really makes me play different stuff. Probably because of the wider neck. It's an excellent instrument for beginners, intermediate, and professional ukulele players. I highly recommend it. If you are a big guy, if you have big hands, if you need more room for your plucking fingers, the super tenor is a great choice. Remember though, that is a low G tuning with a bigger size, so it sounds deep. I wouldn't recommend the super tenor if you love the regular ukulele tuning, the re-entrant tuning. and the small, tenor ukulele size. So if you're thinking about getting a super tenor, just think twice. Just think what you really like. If you like low G tuning, this is definitely a great choice. But if you like the re-entrant tuning, just think about it for a sec. And of course, guys, last but not least, the baritone ukulele. The ukulele that doesn't feel like a ukulele. It's a massive instrument. It feels really big, and it's basically very close to a guitar. The main difference is the tuning. The baritone ukulele is tuned 2.5 steps lower than the regular standard tenor ukulele tuning. So this one is tuned just like a guitar. We have D, we got G, we got B, and E. It sounds deeper, and this one sounds completely out of tune. But you see the point. Now, I would never really recommend a beginner ukulele player to start with a baritone ukulele. Please don't do that. The baritone doesn't have the magic of a tenor ukulele with re-entrant tuning. The most magical thing for me is a tenor ukulele re-entrant tuning, so high G, C, E, and A. If you're just starting out, get an awesome tenor ukulele. Now, if you just want to strum and play a bunch of songs, of course the concert and the soprano work fine. If you want to approach finger picking technique as well, get a tenor ukulele, re-entrant tuning or linear tuning would do. If you need a bigger size ukulele, you can try the super tenor. It's not that popular, but it works great because it's a tenor ukulele, just slightly bigger. Just bear in mind though, because it's bigger, it sounds deeper and is usually low G tuning. So it doesn't have the same magic. And of course, if you really don't care about ukulele, you just want to have a 4-string instrument, just get the baritone ukulele, which I love, but I recognize that is a completely different instrument. And of course, if you have a lot of time and you can tune a lot of strings, you can get the 8-string ukulele. I don't really recommend it, to be honest with you. But if you do a lot of strumming, I would definitely recommend the Ortega. Now, this is my list. I'm super curious to know how many ukuleles do you own and which one is your favorite. For me, tenor ukulele, re-entrant tuning, so the Makai and the Anuenue bird, that's the magic for me. How about yours? Let me know. I hope you find this video helpful. Please leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to this channel if you like the content. Have a super day, and I'll see you next time.